I'm gonna show you my everyday makeup look. To start off my makeup routine, I like to go in with the Wet n Wild clear mascara. I really need to opt in for like a gel. I just haven't gotten around to it, and today I'm just literally showing you what I use at this moment in time. But I go in with this clear mascara, and I like to just brush out my brows and slick them. Give a little backstory on how I even got to the makeup look that I do now. I used to be that girl to wear, you know, like all the makeup, full glam, never natural, like foundation, blush, concealer, powder, everything. Next, I'm gonna go in with these, bro. I feel like you've seen these on the internet. This was the best creation in the world, but this is the Camo liquid blush. But also, I never used liquid blush until I saw these. But I really use it as more of a bronzer and to warm up my face. And when I say this warms up my face, like I feel like I look dead until I put this on. This is in the shade Bronze Bombshell. But I do a dot here. I like to start light. I just do 2 dots because I used to be that person who would go in with like 17 dots and then be like, oh, I guess I don't know, I just look like a clown. Like, some products work really well where you only need a dot, and this is one of them. But I'm just, as you see, I'm just blending that in, and I literally look alive. Like I was saying though, like I was that girl to like wear a full face every day, because I'm not saying I didn't feel pretty, but I just felt like I needed to show up looking like a 10 every day. Even though you don't necessarily look like a 10 just because you put on a full face of makeup, but I wanted to like look put together every day. So I thought doing that meant I had to like put on a full beat face. But it wasn't until I met my boyfriend. But bro, on our first date, like we worked together. So like, but it's funny though, because we worked together. So like he saw how I showed up to work. On our first date, bro, we go to play pool, and you know I'm beating him. You know, he don't even know how to play for real. Like I'm shots fired, shots fired. Don't even know what to do. He's stuck. He like, I don't even know what to do. So he was like, can we just like sit down and talk maybe? And I was like, yeah, you know, I felt bad for the man. So I was like, yeah, we can sit down. I'll put a little bit on my forehead. But he was like, bro, this man was so upfront and so like straightforward that it like threw me for a loop, because never have I ever met somebody just like that straightforward. He was like, why you wear all that makeup? And I was just like, you know, I like it. Like, it's pretty. And like, let the girls be girls. Let the girls be girls. It's just fun. But ultimately it did feel like some days it felt like a weight. Like I feel like I had to wear makeup. Like I couldn't just show up not wearing makeup. But every night, like when I went home and like I would wash my face and do my skincare routine, I'd be like, oh my god, like you know, I'd be in the mirror being like, oh, like my skin looks good, like I look pretty. But I would just never go out like that, because I just feel like the world didn't give me that like same response. But yeah, he was like, why you got all that makeup on? Like, he was like, you're so pretty without it, even though he never saw me without makeup. But I used to be the girl with the lash clusters, face beat, like all that, right? So for him to be like, oh, you're so pretty without makeup, like he's never seen me without makeup. So I was like, Next, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. cream blush again, and this is in Suave Mauve. Suave Mauve. I like that. And I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks, like just 2. Yeah, he was like, I feel like you just look so much better without makeup. And I was just like, you know, feeling salty. Honestly, I was feeling a little salty about it. When you are someone that does makeup and you enjoy doing your makeup, for someone to be like, oh, take it off, I don't know, like it comes off as like offensive almost. Not because it feels offensive, because it's like I just spent all this time and money and energy doing my makeup just for you to be like, oh, take it off. And I get where he's coming from, but like as a girl, it's just like, bro, like I spent time putting myself together and like trying to look nice and feel good. For you to be like, take it off. I feel like most of the girls know where I'm coming from, you know? I feel like it's such a common thing for men to say. Then I saw the light. So then I slowly switched to just doing blush. Like I found this, so I just slowly started to do basically a little bronzer. Next I'm gonna go in with, what is this, bro? But it is volume 4, and I feel like everybody knows about this. And I like to do 1, 2, and just add blush right here. But part 2. So then I started sleeping over and not having like all my makeup. So I just opted in for like a little blush contour, and I was like, bet. And I really liked how it looked, and it was really simple and easy. So I just started doing that with like mascara. No, with my lashes. But bro, this day I woke up and I used to like reuse my lashes, so I would just peel off the glue in the morning. Tell me why. The glue was stuck a little bit. I shouldn't have touched it. I knew I shouldn't have touched it. But I was like, no, I got this. I got this. Bro, I peel it and the whole lash just like rips. Since we're on the topic of lashes, we're gonna do our mascara. I like to use the tubing mascara from Milani, I believe. Yeah, bro, if I could be a brand ambassador for anybody, Milani. I've always loved Milani. Hey, Milani. But anyway, okay, we're gonna do these lashes. So I ripped the lash, bro. I actually used to get ready at his house, but I was running late. So I just went to work. I just left his house early, and I'm like, I'm gonna do my lashes in my car. And then fast forward to the story where I'm peeling the glue off, whatever, bro, right? So I'm peeling the glue off, and I'm new to this. Wait, I'm true to this. I wasn't new to that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, for it to happen that day after he said it, bro, and bro, the lash rips while I'm in the parking lot going to work. At work. I'm already at work. In the parking lot at work. And bro, I'm sitting in the car contemplating my whole life, bro. I'm like, maybe I should just quit. Like, that's how insecure I was about not having lashes. But it wasn't just that. It was because I was doing the lash clusters by myself, and I was like ripping out my lashes. Like I didn't have lashes. Like I didn't have lashes. Fast forward, I'm like, bro, I gotta thug it out. I have to thug this out. So I go into work, right? And like, everyone's being polite, you know, like no one's like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like that, but I just felt, ugh. I'm glad that day happened because it just led to me slowly but surely, just wearing my own lashes. I just started to invest in a lash serum, and I just grew my lashes back. Bro, when I said I didn't have a lash in sight, no lashes in sight. One day, I was like, maybe I'll just wear mascara. Bro, I had 2 lashes to put mascara on, I swear. My man does make me feel very beautiful all the time. I would come out of the bathroom, getting ready for work, like, looking homeless, and he'd be like, oh, you're so beautiful. And then, you know, ultimately, that just led to me feeling good about myself. Every day feels a little different for me. Some days I feel like so beautiful, and then some days I feel like the scum on the bottom of shoes, you know what I mean? We're gonna do our lip combo, and I'm gonna wipe off this extra product. But I am super thankful for him. He makes me feel very pretty at the end of the day. If you got a man, you know, they will piss you off too. He be doing that too, pissing me off real bad, bro. But I'm like, you know, if we're gonna do this, I know there's gonna be days where you make me upset, and that's okay. I feel like that's a mature thought to have. It took a while for me to actually fully come to that realization. Bro, I can't expect him to always like make me happy, you know? To even put that expectation on him, like, you have to make me feel happy all the time and never make me upset, is just like a horrible expectation to have for yourself. Like, you gonna be disappointed by tomorrow morning. Like, I just appreciate when he does make me happy. This was Soulmatte by Morphe. Next, I'm gonna go in with Tiramisu, NYX, Butter Gloss. We are planning a trip to Seattle. We've never like spent days on end together. Like, this is supposed to be like a nice trip for us, and I don't know, we just have never been together this long, days on end. I'm gonna go in with Mag's lip gloss. We are like very social people, but we are also very independent, like our own time, like our own space people. I think we can make it good if we are intentional about that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little story time of how I got to this makeup look and why I just go chill and settle now. I'm gonna do a little montage. Let's roll the clips. Thank you so much for watching today's video and quite literally just listening to this story and hearing me ramble. I do post every Wednesday and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I feel like I didn't even say that right. Subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, loves.